Let them know. Islam. Let them know. Let them know. Moorish MC order, I'm a round table sheiks. 7 days in a circle and 52 weeks. Dirty Moors copycat and bite the prophet's speech. I'm L without taking a Hajj like Malik. In a group of solo like Raphael Sadiq. Walking over rappers like stepping over a creek. Exposing you dappers, dressing like Greeks. Showing off cheeks, thong wearing whale freaks. Suck like a leech, I'm the nerd you kick sand on at the beach. Verbally your face I stand on, I'm back to teach. Learn a lesson as the piano soothes your mood. Lyrical weed, beat brain food, you turn God. Applying what I speak, the truth, they burn and lie through their teeth. Denationalized, jack for all your supplies and knowledge from the high priest on the mental highs. Bringing you light, giving you sight, close your eyes to pray. Get shackled at night, now they giving you tripe. Tales of ox, feed of pigs and soup. You've been bamboozled, tricked, had and duped. Won't fight your own fight, but you join their troops. Killing others around the world just to stay out the noose. Won't fight your own fight, but you join their troops. Killing others around the world just to stay out the noose. Let them know. Use the mic to let them know. Let them know. What up, brother Hanif? Use the mic to let them know. This is like Jurassic. They got your birthright. Knowledge is light. They calling you black and you're calling them white. Your name's Mikael and they calling you Mike. Earth's shadow is the darkness, they calling it night. Sodom and Gomorrites are called gays and dykes. False education appears real, they calling it fright. Chic on this beat, you're calling it tight. Effects from the roach blunt, calling it heights. With a razor blade on my line, I'm cutting your kites. Rapping blood clot dummies, worry about scuffing the Nikes. Feminized in tight shirt, showing muscles and ice. Deals, got 'em acting like the 3 blind mice. Rhyming for nursery, laying clay for Andrew Dice. I'm pro, you're Joe, the beat is spike. Can't take my flow, you hope I ease it right. I keep it coming like food and ackee, peas and rice. No coleslaw, tonic roots please, no Sprite. 5 cents for a bag, yo I don't need it alright. 65, 35 fam, no need to fight. Studio time paid with knowledge, time to leave the mic. Let them know. Use the mic to let them know. Let them know. Use the mic to let them know. The truth about nationality and birthrights.
Yo,
let them know.
agenda to the T, dot massive. Ready for the Gideon Babylon with my shit. We give them what they want, so them want come stash it. We're ready for tech back with things and lash it. Unified is the camp, nationality, your stamp. When we dealing with the land, we talk attaching this man. So, who the white man? Who the black man? When the law was written by the brown hand. Inspiration from a universal realm, so to distort the realness and tape the film. Keeping world under lock and key. Yo, cameras everywhere watching me. Check it, claim of right to be who I am. Public notice from seas to the land. Who's ready to stand? I am in propia persona. To hell with the fiat and the fake money launderers. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. It's time for the people to wake to injustices. Under contract, mind for combat. Natural law, enemies got to fall back. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. It's time for the people to wake to injustices. Under contract, mind for combat. Natural law, enemies got to fall
Let
back.
them know. Use the mic to let them know. Let them know. Use the mic to let them know. The truth about nationality and birthright.
And once we find our nationality and serve that nationality, we'll do for ourselves what needs to be done.
Keep thinking it's games, you already know these beasts kill you on camera, leave you niggas dead in the streets. You're still handcuffed and bloody, but no 911 calls. Bystander effect in full effect, so watching with y'all. mind blowing. Watching my people holding up traffic of innocent people. My people need to get their ass kicked. Marching and picketing is most cowardice and funkified, while dead bodies just multiply. Sisters killed in their cell. You claim it's hell you raised and burned down your own community, not one police station. You love pork chops, but I see no police bacon. And when it comes to revolution, most of y'all are faking.
All ethnic groups in this country understand they got a nationality. Because you answer to such stupid words like
Black lives don't matter, but you still claim black. Rather film someone get choked out but won't choke back. And the one that uploads first face charges trumped up. What do you think will happen when President Trump's up?
That's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something to say.
Yeah, look, there he is.
Because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here.
Right on the roof.
It's much tougher than it happens.
You went right on the roof.
Shooters down. Are we good to move? We're clear. We're clear. Come on. Let me get my shoes. I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head, buddy.
So we got to move to the car.
Let me get my shoes. Okay.
Watch out.
More killing and murders of stateless herds. Hoods are concentration camps now, ghettos are birds. Gun stores short on ammo, they're melting down church bells. Blacks seek shelter in temples where God doesn't dwell. That's why a foreigner can walk in and shoot up your service. Praying to invisible gods, give you the curses. You pray to relinquish, that's none of my business. I suggest you nationalize with the quickness. I suggest you study law, stop with the big shit. In your face, I see them spray the pepperish liquid, then pouring white milk on your face. I thought that milk was the devil. Some weapons drown the noise level. Boys, you rebels.
because you answer to such stupid words like Negro and color and black. You have
The
no
point that I'm
nationality.
making, blacks are mistaken. Call them highwaymen, not cracker pigs or bacon. Taking your tax dollars and riot gear, they relaxing. Cause in a black status, don't even think about a class action. Don't even think about rights being respected without getting injected. I see you infected. Then the same ones that violate the laws you re-elected. Your vote matters more than black lives feel disrespected. Control the Negroes, looks tested and perfected. That's why about being black, I'm skeptic and left it. My people are tripping, walking with arms like panthers who got nowhere in the 60s, so that's not the answer. And black leader, race war instigator puppets, teach kill those who killed us as justice. But have they ever killed? I think not. If they did it, TSA, nobody to show. Yellow envelope, money in escrow. Accounts overseas, not in democracies, living hypocrisies. It's all the jure mockeries, bureaucracies, vampiric, but most can't hear it. It's only the attitude. The regalia is not clan spirit. Until my people wake up, your struggle for rights continue. And your children's organs end up on the elite menu. You love text but delete the messages. More send you with no status. You're in the jurisdiction and venue of the same beast system you attempt to defeat. Only as Moors will you get them on the heels of their feet. Of the same beast system you attempt to defeat. Only as Moors will you get them on the heels of your feet.
The name of a people must relate them instantaneously to land, history, and culture. And anytime you call a people by that right name, anytime you call a people, name a people, and fail to relate them back to land, history, and culture, you have called them out of their name. There's no black man or black owner. There's nothing wrong with the word black. Nothing wrong with it at all. Only it doesn't relate to a country. The name of every people in the world relate to country. And once you think instantaneously of land, You think of nationality.
Like Taj said, you know what I mean? We're on an alternate timeline right now. AI hijacked the organic reality. Yeah, facts.
Look at me, everybody.
It's been 100 and few years since Drew Ali appeared. Now they wear umbrellas for turbans, weaves of hair. They wanna be a goddess of nature and hug a tree. Recording themselves showing camel toes, look at me. Always posing, got the air fat and dozing. Dog clothes, new airs, wear second-hand clothing. Carrying your poodle, making your children crawl. Always on social media, children belly up all. Their nails always dirty, their hair uncombed. Lazy and fat toxicians, law unmown. 5 baby daddies, 6 baby mothers. 9 years of suffering won't wake a brother. You sleep too much, is what Drew Ali said. Only fans in a thong with the baby on the bed. Asking mom, why you doing this? Acting like a whore. Pause the striptease, kick him out and close the door. Go back on camera, twerk and look at me. Twirling on a pole with your daughter, that's a he. He feels like a girl cause no dad around. Calling himself matriarch. Wrap a sash around, money phone and pics, throwing cash around in front of your ears by Negroes getting slapped around. Big shades to hide bruises on live she cruises. For heirs learn bad behavior, making excuses. Take responsibility from parents, they learn rudeness. Wise inherit honor, shame is claimed by foolish. Mind manipulated mothers, excessive demands. Heirs looking uncomfortable, twerking on the gram. Lying ass parents say it's an African dance, making man prance under the hypnotic trance. Mind overblown, they should be the throne. Look at me, Medusa, turn your dumb ass to a stone.
Look at me, everybody, tweeting IG, that's lame. Look at me, everybody, tweeting IG, that's lame, y'all. Look at me, everybody, tweeting IG, that's lame. Look at me, everybody, tweeting IG, that's lame, y'all. Growing up on the tech side, digital sex side, keyboards collide, it's all job, hands bounce on keypad. Getting big mad in real life, just bounce like white pads. Time pass, move fast, digital alien. 5, 6, 7 cents, got it by for element. Magnetic radiant, matrix sucking your blood. Unplug, great again, go play in the mud. 5 minutes of fame, assault, feedogram love. Criminal creation, thief the next man's stuff. I'm X almanac, that's an original one. 5 maps to spread facts like a scientist does. I'm on the land, that's exactly where Lemuria was. Astral project zap, how did Buzz show up? Did he come out of lamp on a flying rug? From Atlantis, Mike Master with a saber that cuts. Look at me, everybody, tweeting IG, that's lame. Look at me, everybody, tweeting IG, that's lame, y'all. Look at me, everybody, tweeting IG, that's lame. Look at me, everybody, tweeting IG, that's lame, y'all. Look at me. IG, that's lame, y'all. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Everybody tweeting IG, that's lame. Look at me. Everybody tweeting IG, that's lame, y'all.
Yes, y'allin', discard them like blunt trash. Active more Avengers, call that a hawk smash. Your conscious coon sniffling booze and role models. Won't accept facts and just quarrel. No 5 principles, of course, no profit. Facebook and YouTube names they won't have on the docket. They say go fund me, and when you go fund them and get robbed, I say I told you, don't fund them. Still won't listen and call yourself deaf. While most say middle, my path is right hand or left. Some say your cult and think we worship Baphomet. We just Sufis with trance for Muhammad. Offerings of fruit for Oya and Oshun. If that won't work, we call in some Shangoons. Summon demons at the full blood and new moons. Mirror steel blade only escaped by a few coons. And those that escaped are on the run and stay running. Falling off the London Bridge or jumping.
Nobody beats
Nobody beats the Moors.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors. We studied from the masters, we know that stuff we loaded. From Moorish Empire books to hip-hop decoded. Before modern decoders, we studied A.A. Rashid, Conscious Kent Hemet, Basil Lehman Akeem. Moore's order up the table round like Common had soul. We got degrees by the pound, stay uplifting humanity. We got Moors near Japan and lands nether and even Afghanistan. On every Atlantis island, Moors you find them repping Moorish nation, not Turtle Island. Island when it's really a continent. Anybody saying Drew Ali's a myth incompetent, claiming black and Indian nonsense, then begging active Moors to help you out your consequence. We still lend a hand, our first principle love. Realize, not a hand, just a stick in a glove.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors. On and on till the break of dawn. Many Negro black scholars coin tell pawns. Doing dirty work keep you deaf and dumb. With no love, truth, peace, justice, or freedom. Moors have returned called the ancient ones. We are the copper tone natives, not the Asian ones. Feathers up in turbans, Allah's patient sons. Key man escaped shots from Smith's agent guns. Or any call to bro plans or cease his plots. Not getting a slave name, talking to racist cops. Violating oaths of office and ethics. Never knew I was a Moor, thought I was synthetic. Stop being skeptic, suddenly apologetic. We shut down the psychological warfare methods. Active Moors check it, see it as a lesson. Muftis will know their strength before the foes test it.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors.
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 Nobody beats the Moors, nobody beats the Moors. Nobody beats the Moors, nobody beats the Moors. Nobody beats the Moors, nobody beats the Moors. Nobody beats the Moors, nobody beats the Moors.
Lies that America ever really sold to people was the word minority. That's why I never use the word minority.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, what does that even mean? A minority, they're saying like, okay, they subjugate everybody that's not white. Now they do the Latinx, they do the Asian, they do the Black American, they do the Caribbean, and all of those are less than, like, let's say 50%. So now you're a minority.
Mhm.
Every white person is just put together.
And they brought in other races over the last 60 years to include in that white bucket.
That's
to
what I'm
get
saying.
those numbers up.
They
Yeah.
never, if you're an immigrant from Italy, are you a minority? Because if you look at Italian Americans, what they make up probably 4% of the population. If you're Jewish, are you a minority? If you come from Poland, are you a minority? Like, none of these white people come from America for the majority. They all immigrated somewhere, right? Even the Anglo-Saxons that originally immigrated here originally. White people are never subjugated. They're all put together in a lump sum. Their strength in numbers. They understand that. They never look at themselves as a minority. They're the real minorities. So imagine if anybody that looked brown, anybody that looked black was all lumped together. That would be all Asians, all Caribbean, all Africans.
All Indians, yeah.
You actually are the majority, but
Yeah.
nobody ever questioned that. Why is brown people and black people the only people that's ever subjugated in this situation, where white people, no matter where you're from, you're all lumped together as just being a white person? You know, one of the greatest lies that America ever really sold to people was the word minority. That's why I never use the word minority.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, what does that even mean? A minority, they're saying like, okay, they subjugate everybody that's not white. Now they do the Latinx, they do the Asian, they do the Black American, they do the Caribbean, and all of those are less than, like, let's say 50%. So now you're a minority. You know, one of the greatest lies that America ever really sold to people was the word minority. That's why I never use the word minority.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, what does that even mean? A minority, they're saying like, okay, they subjugate everybody that's not white. Now they do the Latinx, they do the Asian, they do the Black American, they do the Caribbean, and all of those are less than, like, let's say 50%. So now you're a minority.
Mhm.
Every white person is just put together.
And they brought in other races over the last 60 years to include in that white bucket.
That's
to
what I'm
get
saying.
those numbers up.
They
Yeah.
never, if you're an immigrant from Italy, are you a minority? Because if you look at Italian Americans, what they make up probably 4% of the population. If you're Jewish, are you a minority? If you come from Poland, are you a minority? Like, none of these white people come from America for the majority. They all immigrated somewhere, right? Even the Anglo-Saxons that originally immigrated here originally. White people are never subjugated. They're all put together in a lump sum. Their strength in numbers. They understand that. They never look at themselves as a minority. They're the real minorities. So imagine if anybody that looked brown, anybody that looked black was all lumped together. That would be all.
Holy, it's a problem today. I wonder what it is. I wonder if it's YouTube doing it. Maybe it's YouTube doing it because of this video, maybe. That's crazy. Yeah, they're going hard. They're going hard today. They're going hard today because it never mutes itself. This never mutes itself ever. Yeah, retrograde too. Okay, so there's sound now. Let's gotta check if there's sound now. So if I do this, it didn't mute. All right. That's crazy. It's really interesting. There's no way this could mute itself. That's crazy. So did the video play at all? Did you hear anything that they were saying in the video? So there's nothing when the video was playing. Yeah, it's muting itself. That's crazy. It's never done that before. How the hell is it muting itself? It must be YouTube. It must be YouTube stopping it. Okay, let's try another video. Let's see.
Today, I'm intelligent too now. What's your suggestion? What should be my movement? Integrate?
Yeah, equal rights in a mixed society.
In this society, where you still own the government, you still own the train station, the railroad plant, the lecture plant, these television cameras, you still make all the food, you control everything, and I'm like a leech on a dog's back. All I can do is just wait for you. I can't.
Now there's audio now? Okay, so what the hell? Yeah, it must be that video then. Something's up with that video. Because if you can hear this and I'm doing the same thing I just did, then yeah, something's up. What the hell that video is? That's crazy. Hold on. Can't be. This is very odd.
You know, one of the greatest lies that America ever really sold to people was the word minority. That's why I never use the word minority.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, what does that even mean? A minority, they're saying like, okay, they subjugate everybody that's not white. Now they do the Latinx, they do the Asian, they do the Black American, they do the Caribbean, and all of those are less than, like, let's say 50%. So now you're a minority. Mm-hmm. Every white person is just put together.
And they brought in other races over the last 60 years to include in that white bucket.
That's what I'm saying. If you're an immigrant from Italy, are you a minority? Because if you look at Italian Americans, what they make up probably 4% of the population. If you're Jewish, are you a minority? If you come from Poland, are you a minority?
And so all those are nationalities, right? So if all those are nationalities, then how come our people keep calling ourselves colors? When we know what everybody else is identifying has nothing to do with color, unless we say it. But if we're talking about them, most time we're identifying them by nationality. Isn't this odd? People identify us, black people. We identify them, nationality. How come you don't go to Yellowtown to get shrimp fried rice? Why didn't you go to Yellowtown? Never dawned on you that, hey, I don't go to Yellowtown when I want shrimp fried rice. So why is it that our people are the only ones? Why is it you? How come you're the one? You're the one? You're really the one. Our people know. Our people know. As a 5-year-old, 6, 7, 8, what brown is and what black is. They know what brown and black is. And until they're warped by their dumb parents, it's, you know, it would be a fairly good road. It would be a fairly good travel for that young mind on the earth plane. Oh, here come dumb parents. Black people this, black people that, black people this, black people that. Now they're dumb. A minor means your mind is like a child. So if a child knows that they're brown, not black, and an adult is convincing a child that no, you're not brown, you're black, how warped is that mind going to be moving forward now with this wrong concept throughout their life? Only BS is going to happen, right? If we told you the wrong thing all your life, then by the time you get to an adult, you're going to be pretty messed up, aren't you? We're talking about mentally, right? You're going to go get bleaching cream and all this madness. You're going to go get the you're going to get the clipper. Make sure you go to khalifamedia.com. Go get Kush's book, and make sure you go to Moorishness.com and get something to listen to. Because they're messing with your head. Right? But Kush said, get the clipper. They got the clipper guards on their eyes now, talking about sexy. It's something wrong. People taking other people's hair, putting it on their head when they have their own hair already, under the hair, braided. Right? There's something off. That's probably what it is. Calling yourself BS, hexing yourself. Don't even know that you're hexing yourself. Now look at the state of us, calling ourselves black for so long. Now look at the state of us. Now look at us. We're cheering whoring behavior on a stage. We're cheering it on, right? Just like in the times of the beasts ruling, and they have their coliseum and all that stuff, and watching people beat each other to death and all types of madness. Same stuff that you're seeing right now in your face. You want revelations? Here's some revelations for that ass. You want some earthquakes and fires and tsunamis and all that? No problem. We'll give it to you. No problem. Keep playing the BS. It's a hex. As soon as you put that on yourself, because nobody did it, huh? You're the one that looked at yourself and denied that you're whatever shade that you are, color that you are, pigmentation that you are, and then took that on as an identity. Not only are you warped, but you're also taking on this warped thing as an identity. You know when something's warped? You know when you need a straight beam for something, but it's warped? And then you have this warped beam as the foundation of what you're building? You know why they don't use warped stuff? Now imagine you're a beam and you're going through life warped. What's happening to you all your life as a warped beam? They make the beams to make the skyscrapers or whatever. A warped, a messed up one of those. What happens to that messed up piece of metal? What happens to it? What are they gonna do with it? They're gonna be packaging this up properly and all that stuff. They're gonna be doing all that? No, they're not. They toss that stuff to the side, melt it down, and then start again. Oh, it came out warped again? What do you think they're gonna do? Oh well, this is the 50th time that it came out warped, so it's all right. We'll just deal with it like this. No, they're gonna put it over there. You cursed yourself, and your own made you do it too. Your own made you do it.
Today, I'm intelligent too now. What's your suggestion? What should be my movement? Integrate?
Yeah, equal rights in a mixed society.
In this society, where you still own the government, you still own the train station, the railroad plant, the lecture plant, these television cameras, you still make all the food, you control everything, and I'm like a leech on a dog's back. All I can do is just wait for you. I can't do nothing for myself. Integrating in your society don't mean I'm doing nothing for myself. You doing it all. I want to do something for myself. I'm tired of depending on you. You might get broke one day. Your stores might close. Your gas pumps might cut off again. I'm relying on you now. Can I have my own land and country?
Well, you've got your own freedom here. For instance, I know you're luckier than many black people in America, but you're your own boss.
I'm speaking from a nation.
I know, I appreciate
that. If I was representing just me, I wouldn't be talking like this.
Oh, he's from a nation. He's from a nation. It's not some black thing. That's not what this is about. Some black. We don't know who we are. And 5 or 6 of us that are living right want to be parading around as if we're doing something for our people because we built some little school and everybody's failing in the damn school. The hell you have this thing for? You're just doing stuff just to pretend like they're doing something. Playing around. It's about nation. That's the only way we're gonna get out of it. You can't go any other way. All the stuff that we've called ourselves over the years, has anything worked? No, it hasn't. And the last name that worked is the Moors. We have 800 years to show that name works. We have so much. We have so much. No. That's why the repetitive theme of it's only going to be a handful saved with fingers left over. The saved people is going to be a handful. Be in that. Just make sure you're in the handful. Whatever it is you think you got to do, 2 in the back. You already know what's up. Right. A handful saved with fingers left over, because people want to play black colored and all this other thing, which has nothing to do with nation, even though people who they say they honor and they respect and they whatever, and they told them, how come you're not listening? Why? You're just not listening because you don't want to? All right. No problem. No problem. Right? This is what blacks get.
Cancel on a kid's birthday party because you're not comfortable with what are you uncomfortable with?
Because we're black. Because we're black.
You can talk wherever you want to talk. So you're telling me that you think you're black because of what? Because of the outreach that it got on social media. It's not something that is comfortable hosting.
What do you mean you're not comfortable? It's a private event.
I understand that, and we reserve the right to cancel.
So where does it say that you reserve the right to cancel in any of this?
Because we are a public entity, we can cancel any party that we want.
Where does it say that?
Right. No. Why do you have your own stuff to go rent?
Why don't you have your own stuff? Why you gotta go? If we talk to some other nation, they have their own little park with their own community, with their own area. They could go rent out whatever they want. They ain't having any issues and all that stuff getting canceled and all that stuff. How come you don't have your own stuff? How come? Maybe it's because you've been playing black games for so long. And nobody told you that it was a hex. Everybody's playing games with you that's identity. No, I'm black because we're black. That's why they're doing this. Yeah, exactly. They're doing it to you because you're claiming you're black. That's why they're doing it to you. And they're going to keep doing it to you until you stop claiming that you're black. But you already know, only a handful saved with fingers left over. We're not expecting them to get it. The few that know what's up is who all this stuff that we're doing, 4,000 videos and all that stuff, for the few. So the only ones that matter, and then amongst the few, we're going to have, some amazing Moors. Like absolutely critical to this, anything being relevant that's representing the Moors. Oh, this Moors is top tier. There's going to be some great Moors in the handful saved. So don't think you have to waste time and all that stuff, wasting time trying to whatever. Just like with all the tour stops, right? Moors threw it out, and then whoever was there got what they're supposed to get. And everybody who got whatever they got was grateful for what they got. Nobody was mad. Well, you could have. None of that. People, it's 8 months in the tour, and people from last year are still tripping, still feeding off of what they got when tour came to where they were at. Because some more said, hey, yeah, I have a tour here, see what happens. And people have fam for life. Just because it stopped playing the black BS. And if you don't know, it's BS.
As bad as niggas been done in the United States of America.
Well, it's not that one. And Charleston needs to shut the hell up, too. Stop damn talking. Just talking BS. Oh, yeah. And this one, too.
How do you spell tomorrow?
Yeah. Okay. T-O-R. No, damn. T-O-M-O-R-R. R-O.
No.
That is it.
No, it isn't. It's spelled.
Wait.
No, it's spelled T-O-M-O-R-R-O-W.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't have a W. The reason I gave it the key, I had.
This rapper guy's son. Rapper guy who they want on Revolt and all that stuff and doing whatever and all this stuff. And you can't use my name and all that stuff. You're not gonna have no party using my name and all that. Son can't even spell tomorrow. And these people are, that's why people told you. Stop looking at damn entertainer whoever's as your leaders. Ain't no leaders. Stop it. Playing yourself.
Another thing, I mean, I bought this in today to show you guys. Okay.
This is a can of great value. This whole kernel corn from Walmart.
And we grow some of the best corn here in the Midwest. Okay. Look on the back of that and tell your viewers where that corn came from.
Well, of course, we live in the Midwest, so this corn naturally came from Thailand.
Okay, Thailand. Okay, but not only that, what is it? It has a warning label on it, doesn't it?
It does.
What does it
says
say?
Consuming this product can expose you to chemicals, including lead, which are known to the state of California to cause cancer and birth defects or other reproductive harm. And then for more information, there's a website listed. I don't think any culture anywhere in the world, certainly in this hemisphere, would expect that kind of a label.
Another thing, I mean, I bought this in
to your face, right? All the canned corn stuff and the canned whatever else stuff. That's for, dire times. That's the stuff that you pack up. You bottle stuff and you keep that for that's rainy day food. Other than that, you should be, doing your best to be cutting up your stuff you're cooking. And pots and stuff. You still have the people who go fish. Still have people who do farming. And they're saying the stuff that they're growing is almost as messed up as the stuff in the damn supermarket. Which means they took over markets in order to have control. In order, again, for you to realize how much of assimilation this stuff is so that you can focus on the divine. And get your soul right for when you leave here. Forget about all this other physical BS. Because it's all messed up. If they're spraying the stuff, then it's getting on the fruits and vegetables and all that stuff too, right? And then only with yours that you grow that you could see that, it doesn't have that film thing on it. It's interesting. I don't know film on the stuff, and then the stuff from the store. You got the film and the stuff in the water. You can see the bubbles in the water. No, I didn't put none of the bubbles in this water. Why is the water bubbling from some soaking fruits? Getting the divine right is assisted when you recognize with nationality and all that. Stop playing the fictions. You'll change your frequency. So your body could actually be used for what it's supposed to be for on this earth plane to fulfill your purpose. Because even a vegetable is serving a purpose. Whoever is coming there to sit there and visit with them and thinking while they're sitting there or whatever it is they're doing. Everything has purpose. That damn chair you're sitting there, that chair right there wasn't there that you're sitting on. Everything has purpose. Right? What's yours? Figure the stuff out.
As long as we are concerned, Africa is one. I am not a Ghanaian. I am not a Zambian. I am not a Zimbabwean. I do not recognize a Ghana. I do not recognize a Zambia. I recognize Africa. Yes. One Africa, one passport. One passport, one citizenship, one currency, one military command, one central bank of issue, one communication system, one people, one destiny. That is the Africa that we want. And we are here not to beg for it. We are declaring it as of rights. And it is ours to do so. Nobody has the right to sit in Berlin and declare Africa divided. As long as we are concerned, Africa is one. I am not a Ghanaian. I am not a Zambian. I am not a Zimbabwean. I do not recognize a Ghana. I do not recognize a Zambia. I recognize Africa. Yes. One Africa, one passport. One passport, one citizenship, one currency, one military command, one central bank of issue, one communication system, one people, one destiny. That is the Africa that we want. And we are here not to beg for it. We are declaring it as of rights. And it is ours to do so. Nobody has the right to sit in Berlin and declare Africa divided. As long as
So what you niggers gonna be doing? What are you gonna be doing? What are you gonna be doing? The significance of name change cannot be overemphasized. Even God our Father in the holy books changed names of prophets. The reason for name change is to physically and psychologically reflect a new beginning. Beginning. Thus, at the crossroads is our history. Thus, at this crossroads in our history, it is mandatory that we change our name to reflect a new beginning, which will be ushered in with a new constitution. The word Africa is a Greek word meaning without cold. Africa was originally called Al-Kebilan, meaning mother of mankind. Al-Kebilan is the oldest and the only word of indigenous origin used by Moors, Nubians, and Ethiopians. So if we like, we can go a step further and name our nation United Al-Kebilan Republic, meaning United Mother of Mankind Republic. And you're sitting over here playing Negro games when everybody is getting on the wave. You're sitting over here debating Moors when the world is on this. Al-Kebilan is the name brought by the Moors. You didn't know? What do you mean you didn't know? You didn't know. Honest Brother Sheldon for beating these people up years ago when they were trying their BS. Let's tell you, African is a Greek and Roman name given to the continent originally called Al-Kebilan by its indigenous people. Al-Kebilan, ancient name of Africa by the Moors. And we already know Ethiopians are fiction. They're Abyssinian. What are you trying to debate? What are you trying to debate? If Al-Kebilan is the ancient name of Africa by the Moors and Ethiopians, so how are you claiming that you're something else? How you claiming you're something other than Moors? How? There's no way. One Africa, one Africa, one Africa. They're not Ghanaian. They're not this. They're not that. They're not all that. Africa is a Greek and Roman name. The actual name is Al-Kebalan, and it was brought by the Moors. And all the indigenous people know that that's the name over there, Al-Kebalan. And they don't debate it. It was brought there by the Moors, though. And all these people know what's up. It's only you over here above Mexico that don't know. And you suffer for it. You think that somebody's debating something. We're not debating anything. The world knows what's up. Either you're going to realize and know what's up to, or you're not going to count. Don't get mad when you don't count. Because there's no more that could be told to our people. There's no more I could tell you. Boot camp came and told them. Came from where? We're from here. We're African. Yeah, we're descendants. We're descendants of Africa that we know as Al-Kebalan, because Africa is a Greek and Roman name. But we're Moors. No tribes of Indians and all that stuff. Indians in Asia. Stop this, stop the foolishness. And it's a British corporation in Asia. It's not even a damn country.
Grew up here and I'm calling I man Buju, you know. Now Buju is a Maroon word. A Maroon? Maroon. No, Maroon are some of the indigenous warriors on my island. We fought the British relentlessly.
Those are the Moors?
No, so everybody knows. You're sitting around here playing games. If the reference point for these people on this island, oh, you mean the Moors? Why is that? You mean? Why not? You mean the Africans? You mean the Indians? You mean the Hebrews? You mean the black guys? No. And remember, the guy from over there said they're not going with Nigerian and Ghanaian and all that. Remember the guy from over there said that. We have 555 Moors. Ring the alarm. Remember the African guy said that we're not Nigerian and Ghanaian and all that stuff. We're one Africa. And then we know that we don't really mean Africa because that's a Greek and Roman name. Even though Greeks and Romans are Asiatics too, they're dark skinned too, but don't get it messed up. We're just saying it's not Africa. The real name Al-Kebalan was brought there by the Moors. What was it called before that? They don't care. They're using the name that was brought by the Moors, is the point. That's the point. The point is they're using the name brought there by the Moors.
Maroons are from, we're called Black Moors, but my generation originated from Nigeria. I'm an Igbo man according to my bloodline.
Right. So he's Igbo man. Right. That's the Nigerians. They have the red fezzes and all that. Moors. Just go check. Nigerian Igbo chief. And Fez is distinguished. The one who has the Fez, oh my gosh. He's the man. He's the man.
And we fought the British relentlessly. We fought King Charles for 40 years, and according to the British treaty, anybody sustain a war over 80 years automatically win them sovereignty. So we fought him for 40 years and call a ceasefire, and when he bought into it, we fought him for 40 years after that.
Why?
So we tricked them into fighting for 80 years without cessation, and we won our sovereignty from the British.
Wow.
Yep. And
then they gave right back, called themselves Jamaican. And gave stuff right back. Right? The same way the Negroes in America are Moors. And then they gave that, then they started calling themselves the brand names. It's the exact same thing. Because anybody from that island will tell you that that place is not called Jamaica. That's not the name. That's colonizer's name. And then they say, yeah, Jamaican independence. How is it independence if you're still calling yourself the slave name? How are you independent? Make it make sense. You can't be independent if you're saying you're a slave name still. It's not a diss to the island or nothing like that. Not a diss to the culture. Think about it. Don't get mad. Don't get emotional. And that goes for all the other whoever's saint, whatever. This is saint. Why is their place named Saint whatever? There must be a name before that. There's no way some saint who was there raping children and all that stuff like that is what's going on. Yeah, right. You name the stuff after a pedo. And then you're going with that as, yes, they know what they're doing. They know what they've done. Yeah. Remember, he also cussed them out to their face too. Remember. Yeah. So we had first day today. They went in today. They went in and we didn't even start yet. But they went in. They were sweating today. They were sweating. First one down. Honors to Mercy Charities and all the Moors who been supporting. So we got the Key 20 Ball Skills fundraiser right now. We're looking to get this gym and where the youth live is the only gym in the area. It's at this place, the Pan Am Center. And there's other gyms, school gyms and whatever like that, community centers and all that stuff. Right? There's other gyms around. But because of where the gym is, it's in this, it's same thing like you see, across the street is the hood, and then the other side of the street, everything's good and it's bougie or whatever. So there's university across the street, and Pan Am is directly related to the university. So they have obligations to hood areas. Right? So because they have these obligations, they have a program there where a community group could present to them an amount of finance, and then the space, the Pan Am Center, they're going to match it and give space for whatever space you want. So these youths wanted to do some training. So we put in the proposal, and through Mercy Charities, we were able to get the finance to present to them for them to say, match it, right? Which was 1,200, and then it's 9 days. So pretty good facility, you know what I mean? It's not pretty good facility, you know. And they play you know, the league, the Canada Ball League games there. So it's a good space. It's a real gym, right? It's a real gym. So so we had the first session today. We sent them with their forms and stuff like that. So you'll be able to check the Rise of the Moors site for the updates with regard to that. Once they bring their forms back, their permission forms for the pictures and stuff like that, then we'll start getting some stuff up. So it was first day, you know, they got their sweating, but all donations are to Mercy Charities. So you can go to the website, mercycharities.org. You could also go to khalifamedia.org. And the fundraising drive is on. So what we want to do is be able to get funds to do this every year at this time. So this is the first one since we have this connection, and the space has been, you know, get all the pylons we want, all the basketballs we want. You know, there's no rushing vibe, you know, because, you know, once you're paying, you know what I mean, you're gonna get top treatment. So we're gonna give these young people some top treatment. But they had a good first run. So the next one's Thursday morning, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. They were a little groggy today. They were a little groggy. They were a little hurting because, you know, they're balling. They're balling all the time. So this is just a skills camp. You know, we have some of the other Moors who still play ball and stuff. They're gonna come by and, you know, give them little things for their game, you know, since they wanna play ball. So, and they're good. They could play. So, you know, and all the majority of them are high school. And I think one of them is out of high school 1 year. But yeah, so they got 10 days of get in the gym and just work on, you know, this is what the pros do. Off season, you're working on your stuff so you could kill them next year. You know. And that's where we're at right now. So just hit up mercycharities.org. I don't know what's going on earlier. They tried though. They tried. Oh, I almost forgot. Praise Allah for Eureka moments. So August 7th, on this Moorish Americans, Moors in America Facebook group. Can someone walk me through the process of becoming Moorish American? No. There was all types of different comments on there. Right. You're a descendant of Moroccans born in America. No one temple can make you a Moor. Make sure you fact check these Moors pushing you to temples and other presentments. Many of them are only in this for their selfish selves and sold out our people years ago. Do your due diligence before you join anyone or anything. Anatoly Moore L is up here. No temple, no body politic, no representation. Body politic and nation. You're a national. Anywhere you go, you are the representation. You're it. You don't need some whoever to represent you. We're supposed to be presenting ourselves. Why we need representation, especially even if it's a Moor or Moors. What we need them for? If we're a nation, if our people are a nation, when you're by yourself, you're not a nation? No, because you're by yourself, you're not a nation. What are you then? You're Negro, black, colored? What are you if you're not a nation by yourself? You can't take nation off and put it on like a jacket. Who told you that? Who told you you got to go to some building for them to make you a Moor in there because Noble Drew Ali said join the temple? With us, all members must proclaim their nationality. Oh, so that means you have it already if you're proclaiming it. So if you have it already, then which temple did Noble Drew Ali join to be Moorish American? He joined his own stuff. He's the president and he joined his own stuff to be a Moor, right? Stop the dumb stuff. The temple is the institution brought to us by Noble Drew Ali. It would be wise that if you say you honor Noble Drew Ali, it would be wise to be part of what he founded. Why wouldn't you be part of what he founded? Duh. The issue that we have is that people after Noble Drew Ali who have been parading around with what he founded didn't do their job. And they're still parading around today as if they're doing their job. When they're really not doing their job. And they haven't. Ever since Noble Drew Ali transitioned, they haven't done their job. So, yes, of course, why wouldn't you be part of what Noble Drew Ali founded? Nobody's saying don't be part of it. We're saying fact check all these people, especially the ones claiming that they're the whatever Noble Drew Ali brought. Especially them. Fact check them double, triple before you go join their stuff. Because your own sold you out long time ago. Get over it and let's move forward. Just being mindful that everybody sold you out. So fact check everybody. Why is this hard to do? And immediately they're stopping. As soon as they come with the Negro black and all that stuff, immediately they're done for. You're not even listening to them, hearing them. You don't even want to watch little shorts of them. Get that out of your subconscious. Don't be going and putting it back in there after you put all this good info in your body. Now you're listening to BS. Right. The only soul foundation. That's all we have. Everything else, you're being played. Study, study, study. That's a good segue. 66 on here. Honors to all the Moors worldwide. Honors to the Prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Honors to all the Moors in the chat. Keep studying. Keep doing what you know you have to do. You don't worry about what anybody else is trying to, whatever. You do your stuff. You do your stuff. Stay true. Live by the principles. Yeah. Think and save yourself. Trust no one. Energy talks before anything else. Energy talks. Go by that. Honors to all the mothers. Love and peace, Moors. Islam.